Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So please continue to pray for me by leaving a dislike on this video. I am back home from Kerrville, Texas. I was there to see a solar eclipse, and I had a mini vacation. I stopped off in El Paso and a few suburbs of El Paso. I may think about moving there. My time in El Paso really made me reflect on how much Phoenix and the surrounding areas of Phoenix have really lost their way. Here in Phoenix, we like to drink ourselves to oblivion, and not that I have a problem with people who want to drink in moderation, but it really drowns out all the other good stuff in life. Just my opinion on that. I wouldn't recommend any sort of ban on drinking or anything, but the excessive amount of drinking really drown out the good stuff in life. That's how I want to put it. And while I was in Texas, something came to mind. I am a lot more peaceful this year than I was last, in large part because of my art career. Let me tell you why. So I noticed at my day job that I'm not as edgy as before because I have the secondary career, right? So if something doesn't go right, sometimes, especially in the academic world, people speak really slowly, which is good. But I'm talking to my boss, and before he could speak the next sentence, I'm already imagining all the bad news, right? So he's telling me about how great my performance is. I really got the students engaged in whatever. And in the back of my mind, I've already played out, but this, right? And one time last year, not this year, last year I was talking to my boss when something like that came, and I kept going, but. I kept waiting for that but, whatever bad news, and it never came. And ever since I began my art project, I've been a lot less pessimistic like that. In large part because I can't even find enough time to do my art projects, right? If I lose hours at my day job, I got more time to make art and whatever, right? And so I find that when I'm sitting across the desk from my boss, I'm less tempted to interrupt or to vilify stuff, and I'm more willing to listen, right? Even if it's bad news, to take it in and to problem solve, if you will, right? Now, this would be very good if it were just between me and my boss, but I find it's not just between me and my boss. When I'm out there and I hear bad news, right, during my trip, I ran into a lot of drama, or what could have been drama during my trip, but I was at ease and I solved it, right? So the first piece of drama I found was that we weren't sure about the weather forecast, even as I was headed out to Texas, right? But in my mind, I wasn't too bothered by that. I had a lot of great stuff that I wanted to do anyway, no matter what the weather was going to say, right? If there was going to be a storm, I was going to photograph the storm, right? And I had a little bit of a conflict with one of the grocery stores that I was trying to hang out at. Now that I look back at it, they were probably already on edge because of all the visitors for the solar eclipse, right? And I made the guy who tried to kick me out of the grocery store look stupid himself, is how the thing ended, which is great, right? And lately, every time somebody tries to wrong me, I make them look bad. That's how I've been handling it as of late. But that's because I have room to handle it that way, right? I'm not edgy or insecure or something like that. Now, the problem is that the art projects have taken their own set of beatings on me, right? They're heavy to move around the art shows and having to race from show to show, and so it's a mixed bag. What I'm hoping to accomplish, I've kind of revised my goal this year. Instead of just going all out on the art, what I'm hoping to do is use the art project as kind of a tool to help me negotiate at my day job, right? When I'm more at peace at what's going on. And I don't think the art career is going to be the final goal, but it's a tool to help me navigate the other tasks in my life, if you will, right? It's already done a lot of good in that regard. So please continue to pray for me. Your prayers have really helped, by the way. I have since made a more or less complete recovery from the long COVID. I'm not blowing my nose 50 times a day anymore. Alright, please pray for me by leaving a dislike on this video. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.